Read for me all of number 1, Mr. Anthony Johnson.
Plan to sign the law. Explain to your parents or guardians what the expectations are when entering class every day. Show the plan to sign the law to your parents or guardian. Explain to them how you enter your grades and your assignment law.
Good. First things first. You're going to go home, explain to your parent your assignment log and your plan. Every day you come up here, it's on the board, it says fill out planner, update assignment log. It's a lot better when you go home and are telling your parent what grades you're getting in my class, how you organize yourself, how you fill out your planner. Open up your planner. Show them I write this in here every day. Show them your assignment log. Show them how I record my grades every day. This is going to show your parents that you are responsible. Raise your hand if you think your parents don't think you're responsible. They're like, you need to get some more responsibility. Do your work. You never clean up your room. So you want to make sure that you're going home and say, Mom, Dad, Grandpa, Auntie, Uncle, Brother, Sister, whoever, look at what I do in my social studies class. I keep track of all my grades. I keep track. I write down my assignment every day in my plan. Show them this. If you do it every day, it says how I did with this part of the class. You give yourself a grade 1 to 10. I'm not grading you on this part. You grade yourself. If you come in here and you do it every single day, you give yourself a 10. If you missed a day or two, maybe a 9. If you only do it half the time, and I got to help you every time we give out grades, a 5. And if you've lost your life, give yourself a 1. Any questions on how to explain your assignment log and your planner? I'll help you in a second.
Is it dash like
Just 1 to 10. Whole numbers. Nice question. Number 2, warm-ups and journal entry. Read for me, Justin.
Okay. Explain to your parent slash guardian what you are supposed.
What you are supposed to do with the journal entry. Okay.
Show your parent your journal entries and explain why the quotations are
Relevant.
relevant and important to your.
Good. So take out your journal. Show them to your mom or dad. Look what I do. Every day we come in here, Mr. Lungarini has something on the board for me to do. Here's what we talked about. Maybe you want to talk about, if I was just going to start a civilization, this is where I was going to live. This is what I wrote about. Show them your best entry. Don't show them your worst entry. Show them what you do. Show them the grade you got in the first quarter with it. Remember I stapled it together?
Yep.
Show them the second. This is what we do. Okay? At the same time, and teach them. I'm leaving it up to you, and I'm going to give you a grade for it. Pretty fair, right? All right. So, again, if you do your warm-up every day, no. I'm grading, I'll get that. You're ahead of me, man. Number 3, informal assignments. Read for me, Javier.
Explain the informal assignments that work approximately half of my grade. I am supposed to complete all informal assignments either in class or for homework. This allows my teacher to informally see how I am doing and if I am keeping up in my classroom.
Good. Now, if you want to use this script, you could read this verbatim to your parents. Mom, Dad, I'm supposed to complete all informal assignments either for class or homework. This allows my teacher to see informally how I am doing to keep up my classwork. It's worth 1/2 of my grade. If you want to articulate it a little bit differently, you can. But if you get lost or you get caught, kind of stuck, just use this as a reference. How did you do on your informal grades? Are you turning in all your homework? Are you doing them all? Do you keep up with all your work? Are they all in your assignment log? Grade yourself 1 to 10. Okay? Formal assignments. Read for me, Cameron.
Explain that these are my questions and these are also worth approximately 1/2 of my grade. I do not have many.
7. Kicking butt, aren't I? If you're kicking butt, guess what? This one you throw in there. You know them Jordans I won? Remember that? So if you're showing them and they're so proud of you by the end of this, that's when you slip in there. Foot Locker. I need another Hello Kitty bag. If you're not doing a good job, wait for your birthday. Okay? Your parents need assignments. So not only do you need to do a part of this, that you're explaining this, but they need a sign saying that you did this. There's not many assignments that I have your parents do for homework. This is the one time. You're going to get it next quarter too. This is the one of a couple times this year that you're going to go home and say, Mom, Dad, you got homework. Sit down with me. I'm going to tell you, when you're sitting down with your parent and you're explaining them your grades and explaining them your work, they're going to be like, oh my God, my child is so smart.
What if you got bad grades and they're like, oh my God.
Well, then they can help you. Turn the page to the back. This is the parent questionnaire. This also needs to be filled out. This needs to be filled out by your parents. The only exception for you filling this out and not your parents is if your parents are Spanish speaking, and do not know how to write in English. And I have students like that. That's fine. You can translate for them. Okay? You can translate for them. If they know how to write in English, I'm writing. I just can't read Spanish very well. No hablo español. So, all they do is fill this out. First question says, DeAndre.
How well did your child explain his or her grades?
I tell you what, when you do this and you're doing everything I want you to do, they're going to be like, fantastic. I can't believe my child is so smart. I'm buying them sneakers. What does the second one say, Brenda?
What have you learned about your child's creativity and involvement?
What have you learned? They might learn something today. They might learn something today.